Hari Om. Continuing further, somebody has asked this question. You say mind is heaven, mind is hell. Can you please explain further? You also mention in your book an unhappy mind in heaven creates hell. Please unfold. Right. So mind is heaven, mind is hell. Can you explain? It's so obvious. Please see, mind is heaven, mind is hell. Whenever Buddha came and asked him, where is heaven, where is hell? Lord Buddha said, your mind itself is heaven, mind itself is hell. When your mind is tense, you experience hell. When your mind is full of love, mind is calm and serene, you experience heaven. So therefore, whenever you are calm and listening to beautiful music, you are very relaxed, you will find your heavenly experience there. So therefore, the greatest task in life is how to keep your mind calm, is the greatest task in life. But for most of us, the greatest task in life is how can I be better than the other? Not how to reduce my bitterness, but how I can be better than the other. How I can be more successful than the other. So the other becomes a threat for you. When other becomes a threat for you, the threatening thoughts creates a living hell. So therefore, please understand, because of this wrong psychological programming, our whole life has gone bazaar. So please understand, whenever your mind is calm, your mind is in heaven, automatically. That's why I have said this very often, still I am saying this. A Zen master was asked, what is the secret of you being happy? Then Zen master said, whenever I get up in the morning, the first thing I'll say, do I want to be in heaven? Do I want to be in hell? And then he said, I definitely want to be in heaven. So I go on creating heaven wherever I go. Creating heaven means what? Means I focus on my mind being calm. I focus on my mind being loving. I focus on my mind being forgiving. Now that should be our focal point. Like even if you see a village woman, right, she may be doing all work. Have you seen some of the in the hill areas women, they carry their children at the back. They'll be doing lot of work. Even though the focus is outside, but their focus, that motherly love, is towards the child carrying behind. So like this also in life, every time if you are conscious, I have to keep my mind calm. I have to keep my mind loving. I have to keep my mind forgiving. If I focus on this, still I live in this cutthroat world, where competition has been the way of life, where jealousy has been the little mantra, where beating the other has become the greatest sawal, greatest challenge for us. Let us be in this game, but if our focus is always learning to be calm, serene, life becomes powerful. Therefore, Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita says, Samatvam yogaha iti uchyate. Keeping a mind sama is indeed yoga. Keep your mind sama is indeed yoga, it says. So in your relationship, let us say husband and wife. Now husband may create lot of problem, wife may create lot of problem. As you are dealing with your husband, as you are dealing with your wife, if you are really a spiritual person, it's just not uttering a mantra or not doing a havan. As you are doing them, dealing with it, how I can keep my mind calm, how I can keep my mind serene. The whole focus is there, the whole drishti is there, and still you will find you will be able to do better. Then you will find somebody creating problems, you will have more a karuna towards them. That will be a point of nirvana, not be a point of samsara. We should convert samsara point into nirvana point. So therefore, keeping your mind calm is indeed heaven. Unless you bring in the consciousness of the Atma, unless you bring a spiritual wisdom in your life, unless you become a real jnani, yet you can never convert hell into heaven. First, understand the disease. If your mind is unhappy, have you seen unhappy people, wherever they go, they generously donate unhappiness. They generously donate unhappiness. Therefore, an unhappy person, put him in heaven, he'll convert heaven into hell. Put a happy person in hell, he'll convert hell into heaven. Reflect on the story. Reflect on the story. A priest was doing a lot of work. He went on converting people, blah, blah, blah. Fully he was busy doing the name of God. He was doing 101 work he was doing. Right? He did lot of act of converting people, blah, blah, blah. The so-called what he thinks is a great act. He went around doing this, and when he died, he went directly to heaven. And in the heaven, that way he went to the seventh heaven. When he went to the seventh heaven, there's a peak of seventh heaven, is a peak heaven. In that heaven, whatever you even wish, immediately tathastu, the devatas are ready to serve you. They say tathastu and they serve you. So therefore he went to seventh heaven, he felt very happy. He says, I want gulab jamun. Wang, the best of gulab jamuns came. I want this. Dying comes there. Whatever he asked for, in a second it will fructify and come. Devatas were ready to serve because seventh heaven he had gone. No, it was a great holiday. It was a great holiday. But any great holiday, when your being is not good, holiday will become a hell. And the story reflects that. Now what happened? Up to 1 week is okay.